That wouldn't have worked. The stall was a myriad of retro kitsch. Bottle stoppers, keychains. At least the sign's not buzzing anymore.
As I said, I know and I do appreciate it, but now it just spells. And as it says in all the books, branding is key. If only it spelled out a whole new world. That would send my business soaring. Help!
What's wrong?
There's a monster
What? Where?
on the floor. Get rid of it.
Oh, the cockroach.
Yes, the cockroach. Help!
The Vera phone. All expenses had been spared. Come here, little fella. I was never going to catch it with my bare hands. There were crumbs on the floor. No wonder the cockroach was sticking around. That wouldn't make any... There was a huge cockroach in the way. Even the plant looked depressed. The place looked very much like temporary accommodation. Hello, I'm...
Cockroach! I see the little beggar.
Romanov's, a Russian brand cigarette. The pack was empty. A crumpled cigarette pack. The ashtray was full of cigarette butts. The filters were gold-colored, very exotic. As a child, I'd always been told not to play with matches, but I never could resist. I tipped out the matches. I couldn't catch it just by swiping at it. I'd need to entice it closer. Nope, I needed to... There were crumbs on the floor. I couldn't catch it just by swiping at it. I'd need to entice it closer. I set down my matchbox. Cockroaches like hiding in dark places. Not a bad idea when you think about it. Cockroach wasn't going for it. I needed some bait. The box needed some bait. She wasn't going to talk to me while that cockroach was on the loose. The Vera phone. All expenses had been spared. I didn't want to step on the cockroach. Could you help me with a vermin problem, please?
I'm sorry, until I kickstart this business, I don't really have time for ancillary projects. I need a brand. A clear message that grabs my key demographic by the lapels and hurls them into my economic bailiwick.
Excuse me?
You know, a name that sounds magical and exotic, that appeals to a yearning they only feel subconsciously.
Do you know anything about Vera's security over there?
Not really. I haven't been here long, but neither have they by the looks of it.
Why do you say that?
Rush setup, new sign, low investment, and no customers except for you.
At least the sign's not buzzing it.
As I said, I know. And as it's... If only... That...
I've got some matches.
Always good to have.
At least the sign's not buzzing anymore.
As I and as if only it's that would.
Aha. That seemed like a good name. Hey, Bassam, how about this? I know it's not your name, but...
Aladdin. Very cool. That's a terrific name for my store. Hits every one of my USPs.
Glad you like it.
You're a genius, George. Let me know if I can do anything for you. Aha, Mr. Stobart. What?
Do you happen to know a good way to catch a cockroach?
To be honest, George, I'm better at questions on balancing budgets within a liberal economic framework. But as a layman, perhaps I could suggest you trap it? And please, whatever you do, don't squish it.
Why's that?
The entire family will catch the scent and arrive for the funeral.
Ooh, we don't want that.
You need to find a container of some sort. Then I think add this.
Rich tea. Well, what's that, a cookie?
The perfect cockroach biscuit. Dry, dull, unsatisfying, and yet curiously Moorish.
I'll give it a try.
Glad to help.
I really like your new sign.
It's magnificent. I owe you one.
What do you think?
I'm over the moon, George. Thanks to you, I can now sell my retro cavalcade of musical cards, brushes, souvenirs. And you know what they say, happy sellers make happy shoppers.
So what are you selling?
Ah, I'm glad you asked. I sell all those things you can't get anywhere else in Paris.
Like...
English biscuits, Turkish delight, French cassettes, Brazilian Betamax videos.
Thank you for the cookie.
You're very welcome.
I added some bait to the matchbox. Even I was finding it hard to resist that little trap. Gotcha!
You are a gentleman and no mistake. I hate cockroaches.
Always ready to help a damsel in distress.
I bet you are. Can I help you?
Yes, please. Do you know if there's anyone in the office I can talk business with?
Yes, me, chérie. I'm Annette, the manager.
Oh, gosh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean... The gloves. I just thought...
Easy mistake to make. If you haven't been reconstructed, that is.
Oh, but I have been reconstructed. A number of times. From the ground up.
What can I do for you?
It says here that Vera was hired to do the security of the gallery. Didn't do a very good job, did you?
Where did you get that?
At the gallery. There's been a theft at Le Lézard Bleu. A painting's been stolen.
That job was signed off. You can't say we were to blame.
I was getting a bad feeling. The place looked like a front, and the only person there wasn't helping. Maybe the office itself could give me more information.
Are you done? Only I want to listen to this next race.
Annette, could I just have a quick look in your back office?
What do you take me for?
What? No. I mean, can I look in there?
Oh, I see. No, you can't. It's private.
Do you recognize it?
Oof! That would take the hair off your legs. I had a boss who wore that. Know what I mean?
Thanks. The office looked like it had been put...
Look, do you mind not touching the office equipment?
Annette's peripheral vision was, quite simply, astounding.
Hands off, mister.
Can I just have a look?
Certainly not. That book is very private. Do you mind? I'm listening to the race.
Annette was watching me like a hawk. Romanovs. The ashtray was full of cigarettes. The Vera phone. All expenses had been spared. I could hear the little fella scuttling around in there.
What can I do for you?
Are you betting on a horse?
No, I just like hearing the sound of hooves.
Oh, well, that's unusual.
Don't be an idiot. I got 50 euros on Lucky Break.
Ah, well, I hope you win.
So do I, chérie. So do I.
I caught the cockroach. Look, isn't he a sweetie?
Ah! Keep it away from me!
I've got some matches.
Yes, I saw you pick them up. Keep them. I can't afford to smoke anymore.
Thanks. She might talk to me now.
What can I do for you? Yeah, you've shown me already.
Do these clippers look familiar?
Yes, I mean, no. Why should they look familiar? No, thanks.
I've got a cookie.
Those dry things are disgusting.
Do you recognize it?
Oof. I had a boss who...
I've got some matches.
Yes, I saw...
I caught the cock.
Ah! Keep...
Thanks.
Hello, Vera Security. We make you secure. Wrong number again. Damn nuisance calls. Look, do you mind not touching...
Annette's peripheral vision was